That is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, 49ers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Finding his tight end, Farrell. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Man in motion here is Jennings. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. On second down, Purdy. Right here, down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. Third down coming up.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. This returnable with Palmer. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They go play action with Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Pratt. And the Niners are going to take
Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, and come down with the pick.
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down. On comes Thomas Morstead. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. On play action, Mayfield forced out to his right. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass ball's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to bring up a third down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball's over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Play action. Here's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34. To throw on first down is Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down.
10 yards to go.
Kittle is the man in motion. Third down. Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Niners first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away.
He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. And they've got second and long, 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
On third and long, Purdy to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Udy's kick is good. And the 49ers get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 27.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
On first down is Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
That's good for a Buccaneers first down.
Now Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This will be returned from the 6. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back at the 15-yard
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll go again here with Irving. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
A loss of a yard. It's now third and
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. We'll look underneath here for Irving. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. It's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play action. He'll set up to throw. There's Evans. He's got it. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
a 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches at the 42-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
6 yards.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
King!
On second down, Baker got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
This one caught at the 4. And a big collision there down near the goal line keeps him out of the end zone.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Touchdown!
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Bucs are out to a 21-10 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. So a big one there to start the drive. 71 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Kittle is the man in motion. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That is, what a job on the scramble. George Kittle, touchdown, 49ers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have got to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he is stopped. That's 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to have 1st down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. On the move left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And the Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Mayfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And he'll take it on in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. Might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Purdy on 1st down. That's over the middle to Kittle. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches. At the
Purdy now on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and inches. Purdy to throw. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Purdy going to put it up again. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down.
The throw left side going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. Flushed to his left. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First down throw for Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Going on first down is Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he will get into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. On the return is Trey Palmer. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. It's second down. Mayfield on the run to the right. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Austin that time around. And it'll be third down. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the side.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 17-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. Inside the 30. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Palmer now to return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
180!
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. Oh, no chance there. Under After a heavy rush, he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
180. Hey,
Second down throw from Mayfield. Working his way out left. He's going to run it. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Third down, it's Irvin. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Man in motion here is Jennings. Out of his end zone, it's Purdy. This throw left side, caught by Kittle. There he goes again. And they will finally get him out of bounds. It is a big hitter to close out the third quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Purdy. To the goal line and in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Bucs go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On play action, here's Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
And the 49er first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Big Ed Oliver in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Very good pickup. Returnable from the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
4. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good for a Buccaneers. First down.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
17 more.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups. He continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Now, 2nd and goal. On play action, Mayfield moving to his right. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. That's hauled in at the 2.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league.
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Kittle is the man in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
1st down, 49ers.
They'll throw again with Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They come up for 2nd and 2. Throwing again is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
That is incomplete. Give them credit. They were going for the win, but it remains a 1-point deficit. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
180!
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So, fire the cannons. It's a win for the Bucs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this